Okay, so we are going to be watching Bren playing Brig on Paraise. They are in Gold 1 slash 2. I'm just going to say Gold 1, but this is on console PS5. This is what they said. Um, Generally unsure on why we lost. Felt like I played pretty well, except for maybe I could have been more aggressive. Would love some more thoughts on the game. I felt like I played quite well for my rank. I'm quite new to Rig, so there's still some parts of her kit I'm a bit cloudy on, mainly how slash when to use her rally, as well as position in a team fight. Should I be in the back watching her dives or close to the front to get inspire? Now I know what I said just depends on the matchup, so let me know where I should have been in this specific scenario. So for starters, talking about rally. When do you use rally? You use rally right before a fight happens. So rally lasts, I think something like 20 seconds. It basically gives you like everyone on your team. Oh man, I really should have looked at numbers before this. I would say 15. It's either 15 or 30 health a second to everybody on your team, just constantly. And it's the over health, so you don't need to actually be missing health to be able to get the benefit of it, which is really nice. So the reason why you want to use it before the fight is that you want people to start building health up, right? You don't want them to be at 200. You want them to be at 300 or close to 300, and then start taking damage to have rally give you a lot of impact in that regard. If you use it during a fight, the problem is that rally doesn't actually heal all that much relative to a lot of other healing sources, like compare like Zenyatta Trance, which heals like 200 health a second or whatever. So it won't necessarily pull you out of a losing fight. Like an even fight, you might be able to win it, but it won't pull you out of a losing fight for sure. And it certainly won't stop something like Blade or Junk Tire or anything like that. Like will not Death Blossom, not good uses. But in terms of just generally giving everyone in your team an advantage, that's what it's primarily used for. It's weaker than it was in Overwatch 1 when it used to give armor, but it's still not that bad actually. Next part was, should I be in the back watching her dives or closer to the front to get Inspire? This is a highly complicated. I think the short answer is you want to be giving Inspire to as many people as you can. Inspire goes a lot further than you might imagine, so it's like almost line of sight. It's like pretty large. It's larger than Lucio Aura, as I recall. So you generally don't have to worry about not getting people Inspire as long as they're not blocked by a wall, right? As long as they're within line of sight, you can typically give them the Inspire healing. Watching for dives, very tricky. I think it depends whether or not your other support or DPS are diveable, and they have dive heroes. If the other team has dive heroes, I think you can provide a lot of value just preventing them the dives from doing anything, like Winston, Genji, Tracer, etc. If they don't have diving heroes, then I think you need to be a little more aggressive and be ready to take advantage of opportunities to get kills or help teammates out. So let's play this out. For starters, you have Hog as your tank. Hog is a very independent tank, doesn't really need all that much healing because he has a huge source of healing on its own. It's going to be constantly looking for picks. I'd be very careful not to boop away people after he's hooked them. Very common mistake. So if he hooks like a tank, you don't want to use whip shot there because the tank won't die immediately, and you don't want to knock him further away where he'll be able to survive if you boop them. But it's still a good source of 80 damage. Remember, that's number one. Number two, your other support's Kiriko. Very independent support, can basically take care of herself, doesn't really need too much help from you most of the time. Number three, you have a Widow who's definitely going to need some healing. Both of you and the Kiriko can heal her, but doesn't need a lot of dedicated healing typically. Just like, oh, she took some poke damage, needs some help now. And then you have Genji, who's definitely going to be a big healing target for you. You're probably going to heal Genji more than the Kiriko will in this game. Your Kiriko's probably going to be following the tank, and you're going to be keeping an eye on the DPS with your health packs. So let's play this out. I don't know why you're looking at this wall.
We can do
right,
this.
start walking forward. It's fine. The Ana is grossly out of position. I don't know what the Ana is doing here, but the Ana should die for this for sure. I would probably just shield bash forward and try to kill this Ana along with my Genji, who definitely also sees that something's wrong. I would also throw a heal pack to my Genji. I don't know why you're not looking here. I think again that you saw the Ana was crazy out of position. All right, don't heal Genji right now because he's purple. Shouldn't be going in. Now I would toss a heal right when he came back behind the bus, even though he's still purple, because the pack takes a second to get to him and takes some time to get most of the healing. I would throw pack right now, knowing that purple is about to end and he'll get healed. So you're still not healing your Genji for some reason? Okay, finally you heal your Genji. Got swinging randomly, which is fine. It's gonna be annoying for you to listen to, but it's not doing anything. So let's just kind of think positionally. What should you be doing here, right? So their Rhine is set up, the Torb set up, the turrets. You can't advance because the turret's gonna mess you up. Okay, they don't have any dive heroes except for Reaper, who's like kind of a flanker. So I think you probably just hang tight, right? You just stay over here, you watch, you throw healing, you try to throw whip shots for Inspire, right? Because Ryan Shield's eventually going to go down, so you want to be able to give Inspire here. That way you don't have to keep using packs. So you're looking constantly playing like up here-ish. They have like basically no way to kill you. Like, it is literally impossible for them to kill you here. The Torb would have to double headshot you here for you to die, or you'd have to eat a Fire Strike and a Torb headshot or something. I'd play right here, right? Just going back and forth and then throwing whip shots to try to trigger Inspire while you wait for their team to do something. Not your job to do anything right now. The Widow did get a pick on the Ana, so I would expect to be ready to move in. If you play this far back, takes too long for you to get forward. You don't want to use Shield Bash to move forwards. That's probably one of the best tips I learned from Holy Shift Kid, who's like one of the top Brigs right now. You should totally check out their YouTube channel if you haven't. But Holy Shift Kid talks about using Shield Bash as primarily an escape, not as a means to aggress for the vast majority of the times. Because without Shield Bash, you're going to die. So yeah. Let's play this out. So Ana's picked. Your team should move forward. You should already know, like, hey, look, you killed the Ana. Like, you notice that everyone else in your team is moving forward, but not you. That's a mistake, right? Start moving forward. Right? Heal the Genji, and then move forward. Move forward. You don't want to take random span here, right? There's no point to take random span here. That's a bad whip shot. Okay, you can see something's going on. So this is an opportunity for you to use movement, right? You can use Shield Bash to cross over here and try to go over here and eventually potentially help this duel that's happening over there. Instead of just sitting here doing, frankly, not very much. So I think you want to cross this gap, and I say this even before the Genji die. So the reason being is your Hog again doesn't need that much healing. Number one. Number two is your Kiriko is already here, or was here. Actually, I guess your Kiriko's got top. I guess then you stay here, which is fine. But you're really not going to get anything done in this position. Okay, so once Kiriko comes back, I would go forward. I think using your dash there was a mistake. I would now use dash to go over here to go help my Genji. Because playing right now, that's why I thought that your Kiriko's here. I think playing over here is a mistake. Alright, so now your Genji dies, something you do here. Just heal, whip shot, don't eat that Fire Strike. Every Fire Strike you eat gives your Ryan, gives the opposing Ryan a charge. Yep, kill your Hog here. It's fine. I mean, you're just building ult charge right now. Nothing's really happening. It's a very boring game. So you have to be careful with this dash. Now you don't have dash. They also have a break. It's really bad. Right? So you both just whip shot each other. Again, really not much you can do in this situation. Your team does not have a good lineup to deal with this turret. It's kind of the biggest issue. Yeah, okay. You obviously should have healed that Widow. Right. Gotta look back, get a quick version of that. I wouldn't even be standing here, honestly. Like, what's like the Torb? Like, you have a flank angle right here on you, and then what are you gonna do? You can't really dodge away from this per se because you're gonna be in range of the turret. I don't think you want to play here. I think this was a mistake coming to that spot to begin with, and you're now taking damage and forcing resources as a result. Super boring game. All right, heal the Genji. Okay. So you come in. This is a very dangerous dash because the Ryan can actually kill you really, really quickly. It's 2 swings and a Fire Strike will kill you. But he is in the middle of your team. So I would probably go for the Moira here, right? And try to kill a Moira. Because you notice that they're around the corner here, and nobody else can really assist. I think you go for the Moira here. Not the Ryan. Right? Yeah, definitely go for the Moira here. So you correctly back out, realizing that that was actually not such a good fight. You should be healing. Briggs in, right? This should be easy kill. Okay, so the kill combo for 200 health heroes is melee, main bash, whip shot, right? And the last two are instant. like it's so fast because they can both, they're cancelable out of each other. So the second you hit the second melee, you can immediately go bash whip shot, right? Like that, and you will insta kill 200 health heroes. It's really, really important to know that. And if you mess it up, right? If you only do one swing, for example, they will live because your whip shot will knock them away. So it's very, very important to know that combo. Against Tracer, 150 health heroes, you'll need to do one swing, and then you can instantly kill. For 250 health heroes, you actually have to swing 2 more times, so it's 4 swings, bash melee. Bash whip shot rather to kill. It's very, very important in Overwatch to break those. So I would actually shield bash there when the Genji went in. After he dashed right there, because I know he needs healing. right? I throw a whip shot, I would bash right away. I know no one's gonna be looking at me because the Genji is in. Nobody's gonna be looking at the Brig coming in, just like you weren't looking at the Moira when the Moira were walking with the Rhine, right? You were just looking at the Rhine. Everyone's looking at the Genji here. I would dash forwards and then immediately heal my Genji and then heal him again. Right? So that's a missed opportunity to keep your Genji alive there. I don't really know why you're playing this angle. Your Hog's already in. Like, why are you playing so far back right now and not helping your Hog out? You know? Like, what value are you adding standing here? Even if your Inspire's triggered, you can't heal the Hog from here. You have to be able to see the Hog. This is way too passive for no reason. Right? Your Hog's in, you might as well be in with him. Okay. Good line of sight for the shatter. Okay, so that is an opportunity to save your Hog. Because Brig Shield Bash still interrupts Rhine Charge, even though it doesn't stun people. So when he charges, right here, I would bash. Okay? Because that would immediately free your Brig and stun the Rhine. And that's a great opportunity to kill your Rhine. You're also pretty safe here because most of your body is obscured by the corner. The only thing that's really going to hit you is the Coalescence, which is not. And then you die anyway. So, big mistake. So we've already identified, 2-3 mistakes of yours that I feel like really could have cleaned this up. I think, again, bashing the Rhine there would have changed the entire nature of the fight. So, I think you want to keep healing here. I don't know what you're saving charges for, right? Right here, you have a Genji who's missing 40 health, and you have a Roadhog who's missing like 400. You have 2 packs right now. Just heal him. Especially the Genji. You're still not healing. You're sitting on 2 more charges. You should be using heal. No, like, you see how low they're getting? And like, the Genji can't do anything because you're not healing him. Like, I still don't understand why you're not healing the Genji. You still haven't healed the Genji. You finally heal a Genji when he dashes in the turret. Like, he has a prayer. Let's go ahead and challenge the Rhinus. You have whip shot ready, you're ready. So if you're gonna do that, get ready for whip shot. As soon as you start swinging, then whip shot the mechanism from thing. I think that was an opportunity to insta kill the Reaper. Right? Right here, whip shot, and you insta kill him. Like, yes, he dies anyway, but sometimes he won't, and that's why it's really good to recognize that situation. Oh, shield. I mean, I don't know why you're not killing people. So first of all, right there, you can toss a second pack for the record. It doesn't heal faster, but it makes it last longer. I would definitely heal him again here. So heal does 110 health. The Genji right now, let's watch it. The Genji right now is missing 6 boxes, so 150 health, right? So let's confirm the math. Right? 149 health. Okay? So he's going to need a pack and a half here to get back to max. And he's in the middle of the opposing team, so I think he's going to take some damage. So I would throw a pack, right? Assuming he doesn't die instantly, I would throw in the second pack right after that. And then when you're coming, then I'd be like, okay, fine, whatever. You come back to point, try to figure out what's going on here. Heal your Kiriko right now. Why are you swinging? You're swinging at teammates, even. And again, right there, you see the Moira is low, right? Bash, left click, melee. In fact, just bash and melee probably would have killed her, but definitely, you see the whip shot does not kill her. That's a big mistake as Brig. You can actually make things worse if you don't do it correctly. And then you die here. Death doesn't really matter, though. I think this is the right call. You're just sitting on point, right? One between you and the Kiriko, one of you has to be sitting on point. Okay, that's a questionable choice by the Reaper. So I think, I think you advance right now pretty quickly, and I would try to target down that Brig. Right, not the Rhine, the Brig. Kill the Brig. Right now, kill the Moira. Keep advancing. So this is like a scenario where I think you can keep advancing. The Rhine is dead. Okay. What do you have? You have a turret here. Right. You have a turret here and your Hog and 2 supports. I think you just keep advancing here and try to kill a turret at a minimum for him, and then try to move on to the supports. Keep advancing. Yep. Keep advancing. No, don't go backwards. What are you going backwards for? There's nobody here. Right? Just keep advancing. They don't have anything to help them here. I don't know why you're not advancing. The card's moving. People are on it. You should clean up these supports before their team gets there. Right. Reaper's there, that's fine. Unless the Reaper's drops, he can't do anything. I think you keep advancing, kill the supports. I think you should have thrown a heal on that Widow when you had that second when you looked up right here. You saw it flash, right? I think you track right there and you throw that heal. Okay, so Ryan's here, right? I don't think this is a winnable fight. Right? Let's look at when you rallied. Oh, you were generous. Nope. Well, let's say your Roadhog lives there. Does this look like a fight you're going to win? You have one Roadhog, you, a Kiriko. That's it. Where are your DPS? They're, well, actually, sorry. You, Kiriko, and not even the Roadhog. The Roadhog's already dead. Where the heck is your Pharah? Yeah, coming back from spawn. So it's you three, right? It's you three against three, right? With turrets, with high ground control, right? Except your Roadhog's dead. So it's you and then the Kiriko, right? Where you have half health. There's no way you win this fight. There's 0% chance to win this fight. This is a totally wasted ultimate. Just don't do a sunk cost fallacy. Just, you know. Oh, I don't know why you're not healing. Watch your Pharah here. 2, 3, right? Look at it from the Pharah perspective. One, 2, 3. At no point in time, despite the fact that she's standing literally in front of you, you are not healing her and instead just continuing to spam your flail. I mean, you kind of need to heal people if you're going to play Brig, right? I don't really know what your purpose is otherwise. I think the primary issue here is you're just not doing anything, right? Like, I can't think. We're halfway through this replay almost, or I guess a third of the way through the replay. I can't think of a single thing that you did that changed the outcome of any fight so far. Quite frankly, you're not doing anything. You're just existing, swinging and hitting walls. I don't think you needed that shield dash. Again, you have 3 charges, your max charges, and you're not healing your Hog. Right? You see how your Hog is still missing like 200 something health? I don't understand why you're not healing. Okay, now you're spamming too many. You gotta chill. Your Kiriko's already healing him. Like, there's no reason to just suddenly using all the charges, because your DPS are gonna need them, right? Because now you need that charge for your DPS. Okay, but you gotta be careful. But like when there's plenty of time and nothing's happening, go ahead and heal people. Again, have to be very careful with this. I would not bash away from that. I would whip shot when he tries to attack you, because you want to get forward progress anyway. I think this is the right call, chasing down the Reaper when he's busy. He might have ulted here. It's not, he said 1%. Yeah, cart blocked your whip shot. I think right call will advance there. Yeah, whip shot, try to farm ulti. Again, I would be aggressive on this Ana. Alright, get ready to block sleep dart.
You looked like you needed a
Again, you cannot win a fight against the Rhino at close range. This is not like the old Brig, right? You see how the Rhino immediately was just chunking you? Right? If you did a fire strike combo right there, you were dead. It was a big mistake, right? If you're gonna hit the Rhino like that, just get ready to whip shot as soon as he starts swinging. Yeah, it's taking a ton of damage, and then you die. And you could have used whip shot to save yourself. You also did no healing during that, and just constantly kept hitting the Rhino. By the way, is farming ult charge off of you. You see how he just chases you down and kills you? Like, there's no reason to be within swing range of a Rhine. I think that applies to nearly all heroes. Supports, tanks, DPS. There's almost no scenario where you want to be close enough to a Rhine that you can swing into. You're probably making a mistake. Okay, now your team is down 2. I think you chill here.
I'm taking damage.
This is a bait. So you should have died there. It is very lucky that you managed to get that kill, because I would assume, not being able to see around the corner, that this is a bait, that I would die for this. I don't think that worked at higher levels or most of the time. Alright, you pop rally. Who's benefiting from this rally right now? You and a Reaper. Are you going to kill these 4 people? Right? Is that your plan? You're going to kill these 4? I guess there's 3 of you. You 3 going to kill those 4? I don't think so. I think you need to buy some more time and wait for your team to regroup. Okay? Like, yes, you have 8 seconds left, but that's more than enough time for people to walk out of spawn and get close to the cart. Because you're getting aggressive, you're not able to block shatter, and then you end up dying. And the fight's over. I don't know why you're playing back here. Right? People commonly play bridge, and then when they give up bridge, they hold here, and when they give up there, they hold anywhere up here, right? Or close to the left. I think the current spot is not... Oh, there you go. Well, nope. You're in the wrong spot. I have no idea what you're doing here. Okay, so let's pause for a second. So I know you're on console, but I really hope you have headsets for watching this out. Okay, I can hear shooting going on right now, right? And I can see that my Roadhog is taking damage. I don't know why you're still staying up here. Why not drop and help your Roadhog? Right? Like, what value do you think you're providing your team by just standing up here swinging your flail? Again, don't go for the tank. Go for the Ana. You literally landed on top of the Ana. Like, as Ana? This is really bad. Like, it's lucky that your hog gets this hook, but oh, where the heck are you going with this bash? Drop, and you're like, oh, see ya, despite the fact that you just saw the Ana get hooked, right? Help confirm the kill. You know? Like, two swings and a shield bash or a whip shot, like, kill her there. I just mind-boggling what is happening right now. You're just swinging, doing nothing. Oh, man. This is why people hate breaks. It's 11 minutes of the game. I can't think of anything you've done that has helped your team win the game. I think if you were actually not in this game at all, I think the outcome would have been about the same so far.
Just getting started.
Okay, so again, they're pushing in. They're pushing your hog. What's your plan here? You have 2 plans. Either one, support your hog, right, and keep the queen back, for example, and then when he hooks someone, try to go for a kill. Or number 2, you could drop in the back line and try to get some kills. That's not going to work against Reaper, who's going to absolutely shred you, but against Mercy, you could definitely force something. Against Ana, you could force something. But we'll see which option you pick. The worst option would be just stand up here and do nothing. Okay, so you come in because your Roadhog is under pressure. You're going for the tank, which is a bad idea because you're just literally never going to kill her. As evidenced by what is happening right now, where she is not dying despite getting hooked, and your fact that you've been hitting her the whole time. Shot away. Again, it is 3 on 4 right now. You've been killing supports this whole time instead of trying to kill the tank. You probably would have had way more progress. High noon's going off. You're chilling. By the way, you can use shield to peek at third person to check out what's going on instead of having to. Right, you can test the point, which I think is reasonable. Kitsune comes out, I think less reasonable. Okay, whip shotting to trigger Inspire. I think you think about Inspiring. Actually, no, the Reaper's already down, so probably just stop the cart. Damage. Right. A attack. So Rally's okay here because Rally actually works even if you're bananoed. I think. Looked like it was. Oh, not nanoed out.
Cybernetics regulated. That's just
I think I'm gonna stop watching this here because I don't think this is particularly productive. Number one is overall, I would say you're just not doing anything. Like your Inspire uptime is pretty bad. You're not really doing a lot of damage. You're not really peeling. You're not really doing much healing, and your rallies are bad. So I, you're kind of a non-factor in the game. You're not even like average. I would say that your performance here is worse than average. You're really not doing very much. A, B is your whip shot triggers are not something that you're looking to do a lot to keep Inspire up as much as you possibly can. Number three is you're not healing your DPS when they need it. And number four, I guess, would be rallies just aren't at the right time at the right place. I don't know if this is too helpful, but honestly, this is actually one of the trickier replays I think I've had to watch in terms of being helpful, just because so much of it was just you just standing there watching your team try to do something. But yeah, hopefully this is at least a little helpful.